This is the Energy Shift Show podcast, where we talk about spirituality and how to live your best life today. All it takes is a shift in perception. Hello, beautiful souls. Deb here, and I'm so excited you're joining me for today's show. As CEO of the Harmonic Sovereignty Studio, my goal with the podcast is to motivate you by sharing insights and also take you along as I speak to knowledgeable people that I have found inspiring to me throughout my years as an energy medicine practitioner and intuitive guide. I cover topics that I'm passionate about, all things under my 3 pillars of attune, anchor, and amplify. Attune into your energy and your inner wisdom to gain clarity on what truly matters for your passion in life and your well-being. Anchoring grounds your insights with practical tools and daily rituals that support sustainable, soul-aligned growth. And amplifying, well, that elevates your impact and vitality by expanding your energy, sharing your gift, and creating lasting change from a place of alignment. Now listen up for this exciting episode to begin. I will read the disclaimer. This podcast and the topics discussed stem from my own curiosity and desire to learn and should never be taken as direct medical advice. I am not a doctor, dietitian, nor any other medical professional. Please always consult your trusted provider regarding your health and your wellness. The practical power of your energetic blueprint, knowing your astrology and your human design for your energetic blueprint. Welcome back to the Energy Shift Show. I'm your host, Debbie Sodergren, and today we're talking about something I consider one of the most valid and practical tools for wellness, leadership, and business. What's all this talk about knowing your energetic blueprint, you might be asking? Well, specifically, how you can use astrology and human design in a grounded way without getting too woo-woo, without getting lost in the details, and without using it as an excuse. Let me go over what I mean by valid and what I don't mean. When people ask, is this valid? What they're really asking is, can I trust this? Will it help me make better choices? Is it practical in real life? And here's my answer. Validity shows up in results. I'm not here to convince you with theory. I'm here to invite you into an experiment. Try it out. Track what changes. Notice what becomes easier for you. Because the real power of your blueprint is that it gives you language for what you already know inside your body. When your energetic blueprint is practical, especially for high achievers, you're probably learned how to... Let me start that over. We want to ask why the energetic blueprint is practical, especially for high achievers. If you're a high achiever, you've probably learned how to override your body. You know how to push. You can perform. You can, quote, make it happen. But eventually, the bills come due. Your energetic blueprint can help you. It can help you reduce friction, stop forcing what doesn't fit you, make cleaner decisions, less second guessing, protecting your nervous system, less burnout, and build consistency that doesn't require self-abandonment. This isn't about becoming someone new. It's about becoming more you, on purpose, in your purpose. Astrology, that's a map of patterns, timing, and your needs. Let's talk about astrology in a practical way. Astrology is not about predicting your future, like a fortune cookie. It's symbolic language that helps you understand your natural motivations, your emotional needs, how you initiate, and how you process change. Here's a simple way to use astrology today. Find out what your sun sign is. That's your core identity, what energizes you when you're aligned. Find out what your moon sign is. This is your emotional needs, what restores you. And find out what your rising sign is, how you move through the world, your initial style. Let me give you an example by sharing mine. I'm a Gemini sun, so communication, learning, teaching, that's fuel for me. My moon is Cancer. My nervous system needs safety, softness, and emotional honesty. And I have an Aries rising. When it's time to start something, I start. I'm an initiator. So here's the practical takeaway. If you're trying to build a business that requires you to be quiet, hidden, and rigid, but your energetic blueprint is built for expression, connection, and initiation, well, you'll burn out trying to be the version of you that isn't true. Now, let's switch and let's talk about human design, the energy mechanics, and the decision-making information piece. I like to describe human design as how your energy is designed to move, decide, and interact. So if you've only taken one practical thing from human design, let it be this: your decision-making strategy and authority. Because burnout often comes from making decisions that are not aligned. Not because you're broken, because you're overriding your natural design. Here's an example. I'm a manifester. That means I'm here to initiate, not to grind constantly. I have emotional authority. That means I'm not designed to decide in the moment. I need time, space to feel the wave and then choose. Here's the practical application. If you're emotional authority, you can practice by saying a few things. Maybe, this is a maybe. Let me sleep on it. Or, I'll get back to you tomorrow. Or how about, I need a little time to feel into this. That one's a little woo-woo. If you ask some of the people in the natural world, if you ask people in my world, it's pretty natural to say it like that. That one shift can save you from months of misaligned commitments. We've all done it. We've all committed to something when inside we were screaming, no, I don't want to do that. So I'm just asking you and inviting you to do it differently. The validity test, how to know if it's working. Here's how to test validity without needing anyone else's approval. For the next 7 days, track. What drains you? What energizes you? What decisions feel light and happy after 24 hours? What decisions feel heavy and regretful after 24 hours? Then compare that to what your astrology and your human design suggests. If you start seeing patterns, that's not coincidence, my friend. That's coherence. Here's the closing and the call to action. Your energetic blueprint is not a box. It's not a label. It's not a reason to shrink. It's a permission slip to lead your life and your business from your truth. If you want support understanding your blueprint and translating it into real world routines, boundaries, and business decisions, reach out. And if this episode landed for you, send me a message with the word blueprint and tell me what you're navigating right now. Are you navigating burnout, decision fatigue, visibility, consistency? And I'll point you toward a simple next step. So until next time, breathe, soften, and let your energy lead you. Alignment isn't a vibe. It's a practice. All right. Bye for now. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. If you enjoyed this episode and it aligned with your frequency and the goal of living your best life, you can connect with me at harmonicsovereignty.com or debbiesodegren.com. Check out my YouTube channel, Debbie Sodegren. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Harmonic Sovereignty Studio. I invite you to send me your questions or comments or just say hello on social media or email me at debbiesodegren@gmail.com. And remember, a shift in perception is sometimes all it takes for you